In today's video, I'm going to be going over my pros and cons on the brand new Samsung Galaxy S25 FE. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the brand new Galaxy S25 FE right here. I've had this device for a few days now, and I think it's time to finally show you guys some of the things I like about this device and the other things that I don't like about this device. But we're going to go ahead and start off positive first and get into the pros. I will give you guys a little bit of a hint. There are many more pros than there are cons on this device, so that's great to see. And of course, if you guys have your own pros and cons on this device, leave them in the comment section down below. First and foremost, and one of the biggest pros about this device has to be that we have a larger 4900 milliamp battery compared to the 4700 milliamp battery that we saw on the Galaxy S24 FE. So we have 200 more milliamps inside this device, which isn't the biggest deal in the world, but it is going to give you a better battery life on this device. Not to mention, we have 25 watt wireless charging on here compared to last year's 15 watt wireless charging. So huge charging bumps on the Galaxy S25 FE compared to last year's S24 FE. So big changes right there. This also offers reversible wireless charging as well, which is great to see, but definitely a great pro about this device. Second one is going to be that we have a beautiful dynamic AMOLED 2X display on here. Again, 120 hertz refresh rate. We can't go all the way from 1 to 120 hertz for the refresh rate like the Galaxy S25 can, which gives you, of course, a little bit of a smoother transition, but we can go from 60 to 120. It's not that big of a deal for the majority of people. I don't even think a lot of people are even going to care about that, but the display nonetheless, just like Samsung does on all of their other mid-range, flagship, and even budget phone devices, this is going to have a beautiful display, and I feel like most people are going to have a great time with it. Next pro, a very big pro about this device. We have long-term software support with 7 years of operating system updates on here. And the great thing is this device actually released out of the box with Android 16 UI 8.0. So of course, we have the suite of all those new artificial intelligence features and all of the UI 8.0 features. And of course, we have Android 16. If you guys know anything about the regular Galaxy S25, S25 Ultra, and S25 Plus, those devices released with Android 15. However, those devices will be getting later this month or next month the Android 16 updates. So for the S25 FE crowd out there, you can only boast about your Android 16 for about a month, which is still great to see. Crazy stuff right here, though. We can go from Android 16 all the way up to Android 23. Insane stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep this phone for that long. Let me know if you guys want to see that in 7 years' time. And last but not least, has to be the form factor of this phone. Now, of course, this is going to be a cheaper option comparable to the S25, the S25 Ultra, and the S25 Plus, but it is not going to be a cheap build at all. This has a very premium aluminum chassis around this device, so it's going to be very nice feeling in the hand. It's not going to feel like a cheap toy. And of course, the front and the back of this device is going to be made out of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. So you guys are going to have a beautiful looking phone on your hand. And of course, in this jet black color right here, it just meshes so well with that aluminum. Definitely think this is the best color out of the mix. Let me know what you guys think. But overall, form factor is good, feels comfortable on the hand, and feels very substantial. Not to mention that this is a little bit slimmer than last year's device as well. All right, guys, so those were the pros on the Galaxy S25 FE. Now, again, there are more pros about the Galaxy S25 FE. I just don't want to make this video too long. I thought I'd just talk about some of the highlights. So if you guys have your own pros, let the people know in the comment section down below. And of course, we are getting into the dreaded cons, and there are only 2 cons about this device, so nothing crazy. However, one of those cons is going to be a major one. Now, starting off with the less major con, it's going to be that we have, of course, slimmer bezels on the left, top, and right side of this device. However, the bottom of the Galaxy S25 FE, for whatever reason, still has a bit of a chin. Now, for the majority of people out there, you're not going to care about this. The average consumer is not even going to bat an eye at this. But for the nerds out there, like me, you guys are going to notice this chin at the bottom right there. And some of you, it may piss you off a little bit. But for the majority of people out there, I don't think it's going to be too big of a con or something to deter you from purchasing the S25 FE. But last but not least, the biggest con about this device has to be the price. The price is $649 upon release. I honestly feel that Samsung should have at least went down $100 and dropped this device at $549. Heck, even $499 I think is a really, really good selling point for this phone. I just think there's too many phones out there, too many good deals out there. And the crazy thing is, if you want to pick up the regular Galaxy S25, which has a better display, it has more RAM, it has, of course, the better processor with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, you guys can go on Swapper right now and get that device for $649 unlocked, brand new. Now, of course, you aren't going to get the perks of the Best Buy $100 gift card or the Amazon $100 gift card, but you're getting a better phone than the S25 FE, and you're getting the more premium specifications. Now, of course, you are going to have a smaller display, and that may deter some people from picking up the S25. And if you guys want the S25 Plus, you can find that for about $709 right now, respectively. So it's only about $55 more to pick up a full-on flagship device. So for the people out there that are thinking about getting the S25 FE, and this is going to be your next phone, I would absolutely wait until November, December, when all those holiday deals go on, and you guys may be able to snatch up this phone for as low as $500. So I would definitely wait. Don't buy this phone yet if you're thinking about it. But yeah, that's definitely the biggest con about the Galaxy S25 FE. All right, everyone. So those were my pros and cons on the brand new Galaxy S25 FE. You know, for the majority of people out there, I think this is a great phone overall. It packs a lot of punch inside of here for the price tag. I just feel like there are better deals to be had. So again, let me know in the comment section down below, what are your pros and cons, or personal pros and cons on the S25 FE? Let the people know in the comment section down below. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.